today. I will ask some of your favorites. Ooh, monkey don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the alphabet people, but that juicy monkey do it for me. Gee. I turn red lights to get that feeling, y'all. Weird on here like devil's law. To get that feeling, y'all. Weird on here like devil's law. Red lights to get that feeling, y'all. Weird on here like devil's law. Ooh, on here like devil's law. Monkey don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the alphabet people, but that juicy monkey do it for me. I done red lights to get that feeling, y'all. Weird on here like devil's law. 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 Most of you who personally know me are in disbelief to hear from media reports that I am suspect.
What up, y'all? Already set up. Gonna be live in a few minutes. Just hang out for a bit, waiting for people to pull up. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you.
Return of the man you knew who always wore a smile wherever he was seen. I know I will be vilified by the LAPD and the media. Unfortunately, this is an necessary evil that I do not enjoy, but must partake and complete for substantial change to occur within the LAPD and reclaim my name. The department has not changed since the Rampart and Rodney King That's just how I do. Then I pump my car. Then I get your girl. Eat that one soup. Well, I want.
What up, y'all? Just checking in again. Don't worry, we're about to start. Hang out. Appreciate it.
Four diamond rings, 2 big chains. Eat that one-time soup, I got the cash like chain. Girls love me cause I bring it in so many ways. AK-47, leave it with no name. Call my main girl and she keeps me in her mind. Put that girl to shame, appreciate her mind. Young babe's God, treat her like I'm fine. Girls adore my ring, that sparkle like my chain. Found a good life, I live it right like Ace of Spades. I don't play a game, I'm rapping out for the fame. I almost went to jail for like 500 days. Girl don't care, that's why I treated her with grace. Forget those who hate, then I ask her what's her name. Thanks God, man. Hop up out my car, then I drop my roof. Wet like wonton soup, that's just how I do. Then I park my car, then I get your girl. Eat that wonton soup, wet like wonton soup. Hop up in my car, then I drop my roof. Wet like wonton soup, that's just how I do. Then I park my car, then I get your girl. You know what it is, eat that wonton soup. Drop off, please stay talking all those internet comments. Man, cause I'm most wanted like Osama. Please girl, you haters don't got no felonies. Young bass got flex 10 on robbers. Young bass got been bringing it in interim. Young bass got ride high when you bought it. 30 on my wrist on that cord like Spalding. Girls love me cause I look like J.K. Rowling. Harry by my girl, I treat her nice, her mind is awesome. Admire my ring, I'm paying when it's costing. Jewelry is awesome, bass got is gorgeous. Going down to Georgia to meet my big girl. Man, appreciate her cause she gorgeous. Young bass guy stay posted in the fortress. She my main girl when I take her to the forest. Y'all know I got my girl, $100,000 bass got girl. Hop up out my car, then I drop my roof. Wet like wonton soup, that's just how I do. Then I park my car, then I get your girl. Eat that wonton soup, wet like wonton soup.
Damn, I was about to say sing along if you know the words, but I came back when the song was almost over. What other song plays after this? I don't even remember. We're gonna start here in a second. I keep saying that. We're already set up. Don't worry about it. There's no technical.
Officer McGruff's shuffling through.
Today we're here to teach to you
some helpful tips to keep you safe.
Most of which are based on ways they criminals who all been caught because they fled and because they fought.
Strap along and keep the time to find out how to combat crime.
I'm Officer Sam and I'm here to say that arresting minorities is the only way. It might sound mean and wrong at first. Just take them out the caddy and put them in a hearse.
By the way, Dorian made this mix of the safety shuffle. It's great. Listen. Sing along if you know the words.
I'm Killer Raccoon, and I don't see color. I'm white with black spots, so don't call me your brother. McGruff caught him stealing his garbage again, so he pulled out his gun and shot all my friends. I'm mentally scarred, and I can't even eat, but I'm grateful McGruff pulled me up off the street. Someone more sneaky and crafty than me. It's Mexican Manny, now listen and see.
My name is Manny and I am a citizen. Till McGruff found me, now I'm just visiting. He sent my family back to my home. Now I'm in a cell with my new friend Jerome. Not selling drugs, not selling green. No violence or gangsters, just not my scene. So when I say safety, do you know what I mean? Swim away from enforcement when crossing the sea. Fong it up, fong it up. Get funky.
Hi, I'm Kyle, the pedophile. I'm doing this song cause I'm still on trial. Can't go 50 feet near a school. Can't watch the kids go in the pool. I'm registered as a sex offender because McGruff made me surrender. So what does safety mean to me? Stay away from them till they're 18.
My name is Calvin and I'm trying to get a deal. I don't like my job, but I'm about to get real. I can rap about crime and just not be involved with it. Use my cop knowledge to profit off mobster shit. Snitch on these Negroes without gratitude. Don't need to gang bang my batons are bad at you. So what does safety mean to me? Stay around friends and enemies.
Funk it up. Get funky.
McGruff here, kids, and I'm tough on crime. You know, I wrote their rap, that means I'm tough on rhymes. They say crack kills, and you know that it's true. But McGruff's rocking skulls, and he's coming for you. Yeah, you, your whole darn crew. The warrant's needed in a 60652. Right in your face, bitch, it's nothing subliminal. If you aren't white, then you must be a criminal. If you are colored, I just want some unity. Trying to help you rebuild your community. Give me that pick home and take the shovel. All that hair will get you in trouble. Don't got a father? Well, yeah, I figured. That is pretty typical of a So what does safety mean to me? Shoot, aim, fire, till you're empty.
Hi, Adrian. This is my final for you. It has all come down to this.
Tomorrow is the day I've been planning, the day I seek to balance the scales against those who I believe have wronged me. For the past 8 years since I reached adolescence, I've lived through feelings of loneliness, rejection, and unfulfilled desires, all because I never received the attention I longed for. The affection, companionship, and love I sought were given to others, never to me. I'm 22 years old and still haven't experienced a relationship or intimacy.
Okay, I don't think we ever made it this far into the playlist. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait to hear that one later, because we're starting now. What up? What's good? How's it going, y'all? Shout out to... Also, let me know how the audio is. We got Phoenix a mic this time, so ideally the audio should be better than the streams are normally. Shout out to the gang. Truth is here. Remix is here. Shout out Azaz. Azaz, shout out. I won't throw the government name out there. Shout out Fun Boy Foundation. Shout out. We don't actually have like a full... It's not going to be like a full... Basically, there's no plan. We're just going to hang out, chill, talk. Oh, you know what? I should have... Oh, wait. Let me fix one thing. Let me get this chat on the screen real quick. That's not going to take me but a second. Because I know how to do this shit now. Check this shit out. Boom. Yeah, that's not it at all. One sec. That's... Yeah, refresh. Yeah. Sick. Select the whole fucking thing. I just said I knew how to do this, and now it looks like I don't know how to do this. Yeah, there we go. You can't even really see that. It looks like dog shit. Let me see. How do motherfuckers get it to be, like, clear? Who cares? I'll cover the screen. That makes sense. Woo, yeah. Let me mute this because this is sounding... I can hear myself. But yeah, we don't really have full plans for today. We're just going to chill, talk. I guess do some updates. I do kind of want to do, like, a few updates. You said I'm sounding good. Sounding fine. The audio is okay. Nice. Wait, let me refresh this because I actually do still want to see the chat on my thing. Streamlabs, I have a separate... Yeah, I was using Streamlabs. I used it for the last 2 or 3 streams when I was in Japan. Because I was like, there's got to be a better way to do it. And when I used Streamlabs when I was out there, it was like way more stable. It even had like a feature that helped you, like, in case the stream went down. Which obviously didn't work because the stream went down like so many fucking times while I was there. But it's good. I don't think we've actually done a stream like this in like months, man. Because the main reason we didn't do it for a while because I was on Beast Games, and then it was like you would assume it would be easier to stream, but it was just harder. Um, and then yeah, then Phoenix went to the hospital. We'll get into that though. I think it's been since fucking October since we've done a proper like stream like this. But I mean, for the most part, I'm happy to do this again. I kind of prefer the Blender streams because like this setup is. I mean, it's actually pretty simple, but it's like the lights are shining directly in my fucking face. Like, let me see if I can show you a little behind the scenes here. It doesn't really matter too much if I fuck it up. I can put it back real quick. Peep the. Say hello to the cats. Poppy's chilling right there. We're not actually in a void, so that's crazy. And we got this shit. I probably shouldn't have moved the camera at all because now I'm gonna have to like fix it. I think that's where it was. I think that's probably fine. Cool. Was that worth the behind the scenes of the basement? Very sweet basement, actually. Everyone, the legendary weekly tube shows here. Yes, the man. What up, Alex? Oh yeah, what's good, Alex? How's it going, bro? This stream gives me comfortable. It's comfortable. I should get some music, just because at least for me, like y'all can listen to music and shit in the background. For me, it's just quiet as fuck, and I'm talking to the computer. But you know, it is what it is. Feels like it's honestly, maybe I should get some music in this bitch. That would be nice. I did it for the Blender stream. Let me see. Do I have? Maybe I should get some music in this bitch. That would be nice. I did it for the Blender stream. Let me see. Do I have? Paste. Application audio capture. Should I do this right now? I feel like I shouldn't do this right now. Am I using Opera right now? Yes, I am. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. It's not gonna take me that long. I just gotta make sure I don't get music that's gonna get me like banned or whatever. I gotta ask somebody for I know there's like a couple people that make music. I gotta start hitting those motherfuckers up. Royalty free fusion jazz. Am I gonna find anything good? See, that's the thing is I don't know if this is royalty free though. And royalty free fusion jazz just sounds like porn music. Like, I mean, I don't want to just assume it's white motherfuckers doing that. What's this? So this isn't playing back for me, but application audio capture, that's good. Opera. I don't even, is this even? And then I do that. Yeah, there we go. I mean, y'all can hear that though. I can't. I should be able to hear this. Okay, I can hear it now. Is that music too loud for y'all? I'm gonna lower it. Let me know how that music sounds. If it's too loud. What y'all got? I know it's hot as fuck with all this. Actually, no. I mean, we're using LEDs, so it's, you know, LEDs do not emit heat like that. Hey man, Boku No Negro gonna be some of the funniest shit out. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you. Just thugging it out, doing the best. Wait, I gotta mute the stream on my end. That's retarded. Yeah, appreciate it. Just working on the new episode right now. Nimbus, bro, come here. It's my cat in the background. Buddy. Yeah, I'm just working on the new episode. Hey, bro. Say hi to the people. This is Nimbus. He's chilling. He's vibing. He just had dinner and a bunch of treats, so I don't know why he's tripping. He's just a little bored. I get it. The stream's kind of boring, huh? But yeah, we're working on episode 5. I ended up outlining the rest of the series. And then Phoenix was like, so what's for season 2? I was like, oh shit. So then I also came up with stuff for season 2, but not to get ahead. You know, baby steps, you know, like I don't know how many people watch any of like the Patreon video updates, but I already said in there, technically views-wise, the series is doing worse. I feel like it's getting better, but you know what it is. Okay. Oh yeah, did anybody... Can y'all hear the music? 2, is it too loud or is it too quiet? Because right now, it's feeling good. I can hear the music. Bro, what? Relax. Hey, what up, P. Wallflower? My sister. In the chat, what's good? Shout out Tez Tanaka. Appreciate you, gang, showing up. It's quiet. I'll put it a little tiny bit louder. Doesn't need to be too loud. It's good? Okay. I don't want to overcorrect. I'll go a little bit down. Cool. Appreciate it. But yeah, you know, working on Boku no Negro. Oh, by the way, also, I guess another update is I didn't expect to get rehired on Beast Games Season 2, but I did. And I'm gonna be on that from the end. Can y'all hear Nimbus in the background? My mic doesn't pick up a lot, but like he's meowing in the background. I just want to know, so when I start yelling to someone in the background, I don't sound like crazy. Okay, yeah, you can hear him. All right. Bro, come on, man. What's up? Come vibe with your boy. Oh, hold on one second. I thought I grabbed the prop glasses that we use for Phoenix's live action version in Boku no Negro. I got these on Amazon. Fucking hey, dude, this headset sucks dick. I've had this headset for years, and I barely use it. It's broken because my hair fucking is too big and breaks it. But yeah, the set that I got for Phoenix's googly, swirly eyes character, it came with a pack like this on Amazon. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Beast Games. I'm gonna be on that from the end of June to November, and last time it was hell, but now it's like union, so there's a chance that the hours, like it doesn't seem like now that they actually have to pay us properly for overtime, they're probably not gonna like fuck our asses with overtime. So there's a good chance I will be able to like keep a good track. So that's one of the updates. If you're not watching the Patreon updates, which you should, I mean, nigga, if you're paying money and you're not watching that, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Much appreciated if you're donating. If you donate and you don't need updates and you don't need special fancy shit, that's cool. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So I guess more of the update is also that we've been doing bi-weekly uploads. And I missed that after Boku no Negro 4 because that just ended up taking way longer than I thought. So now I want to work on it more. And bro, what the fuck, man? Buddy, can you see Poppy here? She's in the chair. She's relaxed. She's doing her thing. This cat right here. She vibing. He being noisy, as always. Also, Phoenix is going to be here in a bit. Well, I don't know about in a bit, but he will be here eventually. I already told him. I mean, I gave him, like, as much notice as y'all. So, yeah. Oh. There we go. But yeah, I want to work on Boku no Negro more than anything. So, I'm going to move away from the bi-weekly uploads for the next episode of Boku no Negro, which is what I'm working on now. And then Nibas, which I've also been working on. And then after those, I'm going to start going back to doing shorts. But I'm just having way more fun with that. And honestly, like, when I'm working on the shorts in between Boku no Negro, is just like, I don't get to focus on it as much. So I would like to do like 2 episodes at a time. There's other reasons that I said, but you go watch that on Patreon. I don't want to get super in the boring ass weeds of YouTube algorithms and fuck shit. Yeah, you can hear him. Tanaka says, hoping that I can support this project in the future, for this is a specific type of adult comedy. I'm not seeing anyone do an indie animation right now. I appreciate it, bro. I mean, like, everybody, I do appreciate when people are like, this needs to be on Adult Swim. This should be on Adult Swim. There's, like, two things. Like, Walter Newman, the black guy, amazing. I mean, I assume amazing. I don't know that nigga. He's not there anymore. And as far as I know, he's the guy who got, like Gaming Said to Machu Picchu, when that went up, he was the guy up there. Like, I'm pretty sure he was part of why Smiling Friends is on air. Like, what's the other one? Fuck. That other amazing show that's on right now. Fuck. It's slipping my mind. But that nigga isn't there. And besides all that, I don't know those motherfuckers. Those nice people. And I would much rather just have this, the support of y'all. Like, at being able to do that at some point at whatever level. You know, I'm not trying to be rich, but just being able to do independent with no bullshit in between and not getting canceled and losing the rights or whatever, like, that's ideal. But I'm going to be making it either way, so doesn't matter. But I appreciate it. Also, there's a shit ton of really cool indie animation being made. I mean, I just don't know all these people. Like, there are some really cool people that support, you know, like Fred, the Fox in Space. He's, like, I'm surprised he watches this shit, but shout out Remix. I saw Rujak Art commented on one of my videos. That was tight. But I don't... Nigga. But yeah, I'm like so far out of the Newgrounds animator space and the Blender creator space that, like... I don't know, man. Because, like, I like Blender, but I'm not, like, making photoreal renders of, like, a Nintendo Switch, you know? I just like to make silly shit. That was a much longer rant than what you said, but hey, if you can support financially, that's amazing. I would please ask you if you can, please do. But if not, obviously, like, don't worry about it, bro. We good. That is a dream for real. Creative tubers. It's crazy that's. I mean, I know you're like being facetious, you know, you're like memeing, but. Like, somebody told me one time on Instagram, like, somebody who likes, like, my shit, that it's, like, cool to see people making stuff creatively on YouTube. And it just, I mean, you already know, but at dawn, it's like, oh, yeah, like, smart people on YouTube make content. So then, I guess if the content blows up, then you can't, then you can be creative. So I'm kind of doing it backwards a little bit. Which kind of brings me to no friend theory, but I'm not going to, like, yap about that yet. I don't even think most of the new people on this channel know what no friend theory is / was. But what it is right now is a Discord server that you should join if you want to. I'll link it in the chat, actually. Or not in the chat. Is it in the... It should be in the description. No, it's not. Hell yeah. I'm going to go to the... Where is it? I put a forever link up on episode 4, so it should never expire, but hey, what up, man? Phoenix is here. What's good? I'm just about to drop the link to this in the chat. Join the Discord.
What's up, gamers? I don't know if they
Here,
can
I
hear me.
just unmuted. We got separate mics now, man.
Oh, shit, dude.
He got that purple drink, or, you know. I should change the hue so it looks purple. Oh, you need something to sit. Damn. I mean, this is still like open right here, but cats.
I was gonna bring the Mac back down here, I forgot.
If you go for it, man, we're good. Cool. Phoenix is gonna do some working. This is gonna be a half chill, half work stream. I believe he's making a website. It's called Based Radio. I might be getting the names half wrong, but it's basically just like a radio site that's connected to his server here, and he has fuck tons of music uploaded on his server, and it just cycles through all the music. He will explain it better than I can, though. Indie animation is going great right now. Yeah, I know. Everybody's saying the indie animation boom is going. Nigga, I'm not feeling the boom. I'm feeling a spark, but not the boom. Where the boom at? Bring it to me. I was speaking of indie animation. I was watching what was it called? Punch Punch Paradise earlier. I already followed that person before, but that newest episode goes so fucking hard. It made me want to cry. That's how good it was.
Stole my spot.
Oh yeah, this is. She wasn't there the whole time. She might have just blended in.
Oh, she was.
Phoenix got that blue drink. Oh, forever. Why did I say Paradise? It just sounds like that anime type name. Here, let me unmute.
What I missed, what we talked about.
Just indie animation. That's it. Shit like that. Also, check your bring. You can pull that closer to you and check it, just so we can make sure your audio's good. Or you can move it. Hey, let me move.
How you doing?
How does Phoenix sound, y'all? Say some shit again. We see your levels right here.
Sorry.
Nice. What about a sentence?
Alright, so we're
It
out
looks
here
good.
streaming, we're talking, we're peeking the audio, it's all blowing the fuck out, you know how we do it.
I mean, it's not. I mean, yeah. Let's go a little bit louder. I miss Remix. He left the Discord. He had his reasons, you know.
Oh, did he?
Well, because we had one gentleman in there who kept. It was what I was telling you. He just kept posting the Kanye HH memes, and he was like, "Yeah," but that guy's gone now. So, eventually,
His own accord, or was he?
that was like drama. Very short. The Discord server has not been alive that long, but there's already drama. But luckily, going off the frame. Damn, I'm so clean. He said still quiet. Let me just here. I'll just boost it up. Just stay where you're at, and then just say some shit, and I'm gonna.
Alright. Hey, what up? We're talking sentences, talking on YouTube, streaming, you know.
Let's check. I can.
Is this like a dedicated mic for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
like I'm using. That's what I kept telling you.
Oh, well shit, here, let me like actually point it to my mouth. There we go. That's probably better.
How is it?
How do I sound, chat? Gamers, how you doing? What up, Nimbus? Nimbus is down there. You can't really see him.
I brought him up earlier. He was going crazy earlier. He said he was doubling. Oh, is it because my thing? Is he still doubling?
I must be getting picked up on yours. I don't know.
I'm retarded. Did I really not think that? Let me see. How about if I just move it? Here, I'm gonna go lower, and then you just bring it closer to you if you can. Like.
I mean, I think the double's going to be more.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I guess I don't have to be as loud because I'm like right up on this bitch.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna talk right into it. Am I peeking it?
Doesn't look like it.
Cool.
Is it? It's probably still double. Is it still double?
Oh, it's picking you up. Okay, so that's the meme. But if you lowered it, it should be good now. I think.
I did. Test. I don't see it going up on yours anymore, so it might be fixed.
Says
But
I'm
they're
low
saying
now.
you're low now.
I mean, are you listening to the YouTube stream? Like maybe that would. Now they're gonna be quadrupled. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like decent, but if niggas with headphones are listening, how about now? Is it still double? If so, we might just have to switch to one mic.
Damn, dude. I mean, I also have a lav mic I could use, I guess. That'd be like a whole other setup.
It probably wouldn't be that much of a pain in the ass, though. Like, I could just plug it in here, and then, like, that'd be fine. What are y'all saying?
They dropped the volume to ASMR levels.
It's not doubling, but it's quiet for both of us.
Fuck.
What if I just talk louder here? Here, I'll go here, because I guess it's... You say some shit now?
Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna talk louder. I'm gonna project, you know.
Showing up on mine now. I didn't think about this.
I could like okay, so what if I angled this like this way? So that way, I don't think it would pick you up. Your mic might pick me up though, I don't know.
It doesn't show that you're being picked up on my mic, or that I'm being picked up on your mic that much. I guess as long as I'm not talking this way, and I just have to look, I do that.
We got it all figured out here. You know? we'll hit our IT department.
Yeah.
See if they can fix the levels. What have y'all been talking
I mean,
about?
I just figured that you wouldn't be picked up on this.
Oh.
I forgot that. Bro, relax. What are you doing? How about now? If it's still fucky, if I'm still too quiet or whatever, I mean, it might be worth a laugh, honestly. But, I mean, if
I'll go that shit, man.
I guess, I mean,
yeah.
I'm trying to think, though. That shit is still omnidirectional, though, right? So, like, damn. Alright, guys, thank you for, putting up with this. We're probably still quiet. Did he run out? Nice. Bro moment. Test. Test. I don't see myself getting picked up on Phoenix's shit, but it looks like it. I don't know. I wish I had a sound effect for the what you call. Wait, why'd the music stop? Oh, cause I don't have it on my end anymore. Okay, that feels better. When I can hear music in the background of my audio, I feel less technical difficulty stress. Granted, it's not that stressful. It's like 12 people, but if we're getting doubled up, then, you know. Can't have that. I mean, now, yeah. I mean, we sound fine because he went to go get his lav mic. We'll see if that even fixes the problem. Probably we'll just move to this, which will be annoying because I'm sure this sounds like fine right here. I should have just asked if he had a headset mic. Because if he does, we just use that. Then we just both sound like we're gaming. Do you have headset mic? 2. But yeah, I forget where we were talking about like indie animation and stuff, and niggas want to support but can't. That's fine. Yes, bro. This is also why I like doing that stuff better, cause. Well, I mean, also, I do also we are gonna have some like, we're still gonna do sketches, just not as much, cause like well, I'll wait till he gets back to talk about it. But I really having a good time doing the animation stuff, man. Not having to be on camera like this, pretty cool. At least I feel like. But there's also the downside of like some ideas you have. Should you just get out the camera and film that in like 20 minutes versus animating it for 2 days, you know? You just have to be like realistic and oh, he's back. I was also gonna say if you had like a headset mic like this, maybe that would work too. Wait, did he even come back in? I don't think so. I heard the door close, but I didn't hear him come back. But yeah, I forget what I was saying. I think I was talking about sketches versus animated stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Just a new era of the thing. Finding different ways to like do our ideas and shit. What y'all niggas doing this weekend? What are your plans? Right now, I'm just grinding as hard as I can on episode 5. So then by the time I start working on season 2 of Mr. Beast bullshit, then I'm not too behind. Because I think I'll probably get episode 5 and 6 out this year. And then next year I'll work on the others. That's just a guess, though. I'm not trying to, like, pump them bitches out. But at least the next 2 episodes kind of go together. And then the next... I don't even want to, like, go too in detail about it. Wood Duck. What's good? What's good, Wood Duck? How you doing tonight? What's going on? How's everybody doing? I appreciate you sticking around. I mean, there's always issues with this shit, but that's so funny, man. That's so funny. Do you want to just try that one?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I have a button to turn it on and off.
Cool. We should show the people.
Alright, so this.
Wait, let me turn off. Wait, I'm gonna turn off my mic and.
I mean, this
I was gonna have you intro the mic before I plugged it in.
Alright, gang, so this.
Gang, so this is a mic from the 1940s or 50s, something like that. Hopefully you can hear it. I had to rewire it to XLR because use some weird like aviator connector that I've never heard of. Yeah, eBay is cool, man. You can get a lot of cool stuff in there. I hope me turning on and off this mic isn't too loud.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Okay, let's not do that.
Okay, sorry guys. We holy fuck. So that whole time it's just
That's sick, dude.
Oh wait, did they even hear that? Oh, the white noise isn't great. Yeah, alright. Well, next time, yeah.
Here's one of them bad boys. I can get the adapter if you need it.
I should just be able to put that bitch in there. And then go there. Give me a
Alright, it seems like it's really loud.
well, say some shit.
Alright, come on.
Oh wait.
Gamers. Alright, it's like cranked really high. Lower it in on that probably. Is it just plugged into it?
Do some yeah, okay. I mean it's already plugged in.
Swag. Alright, cool.
Do some taps.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I
that looks like it's good. Alright, I'm gonna stick
Here,
this.
go over here somewhere.
Right. Right. Yeah, I've been blocking the camera this whole time, you know. Gang it. Bring this around here.
Okay, let's do
Can you put like a noise floor in the settings or something?
do a I mean live audio mixing. We can do a noise gate.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I mean, are we really even I guess we can monitor just off levels.
Yeah.
Open threshold. Just you're gonna have to talk.
Alright, I'm gonna be talking and we're gonna get this threshold here. We're out here, we're still talking. We got the attack time, the hold time, and the release time. I don't know really what any of that
Yeah,
means.
I don't know if
but,
trying to do this right now is.
I mean, we've already been fucking with it.
I guess so, but I'm like doing it blind pretty much. Here, let me turn this down, and then do this, and then mute myself.
RIP to my ears, hell yeah. Okay, alright. Testing the noise floor. I'm just gonna like.
Probably just gonna. Or like your voice.
Alright, I'm just gonna talk really quiet. So like, this should probably not get picked up. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how that works. Swag. We just fucking fuck it. I mean, would it be something else? Limiter, maybe?
I mean, it's like this stuff can work, but doing it.
Yeah.
I'm muted though.
Okay.
You have to like keep talking the whole time so I can hear it on the phone. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Like I can't make it like if you're not saying anything.
Okay, sorry. I'll just keep talking. I'm looking up an article.
Here, let's just
It says the noise suppression. That might be a filter we have to like get.
yeah. I'm just gonna plug this in. We're just gonna use that. Unless you have like a headset mic that like plugs in, in which case that'd probably be the easiest thing. Test. Hello. I'm just gonna go to hold. You could stay if you want. We're gonna get a. He's gonna get a handheld mic, and that will probably be easier. Handheld mic incoming. Thank you.
I done ran red lights to get that feeling, y'all. Weird on here like devil's law. Ooh. I done ran red lights to get that feeling, y'all. We're on here like devil's law. Ooh.
Unmute. Unmute.
Alright, we're doing it.
I mean, honestly, you may as well just hold that. I mean, unless you want it on there.
Nah, I can hold it.
I'm gonna turn it up
Cool.
and see, cause I don't think that level.
Oh yeah, that's looking good, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, I don't think that picks you up at all.
How we doing, guys? Let me see.
Oh yeah, that's looking good, dude. Hell yeah.
Yep, I think.
Alright, I don't think that picks you up at all.
Looks-
Did we
looking
fix
good.
our audio? Did we figure it out?
It seems good, but
Yeah.
y'all let us know.
Sounding a lot better.
Sick. Okay, so now I'll bring my audio back to where it was at. I'll bring yours up a little bit. And we're good. Are we at 3 people yet? Oh, and then I will bring this back.
How many people are in here?
There was 16, now there is 11.
Oh, nice.
I think we peaked at 16 or 17.
Alright, make sure you guys invite those people who left back in here. Let them know we figured the audio
Yeah,
out.
go tell them. Soldier
Knock
Boy,
on their
tell
door.
them. Okay, but we're good. Thank you guys for hanging out. I mean, to be honest, it's not like there's really anything else planned anyway, so it's like...
Oh, I figured
If
you
you're...
had like...
No, I have nothing. I mean, we're just... Because, like, we haven't streamed in forever, so, like, who gives a fuck, really? To be honest.
Cool.
That and, like, honestly, for me, I feel like not every stream has to be, like, an event. You know, like, the amount of people I see that just, like, pick up the camera and just, like, talk to people, like... I feel like that's underrated, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, playing games and shit and, like, having plans and ideas, that's amazing, but...
I think I should lower this light right here because I look like a ghost on the stream.
Sure. And honestly, that doesn't matter too much because, like, it does not matter if the green screen looks good or not. It's very besides the point.
I think I still look well, no.
Here, I got you. I got you.
That's, yeah, alright, cool. I do look better, but,
I'll just put it on the screen behind you I will expose for the screen.
yeah, that's looking good. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but lighting a scene with... the light just fell down. But lighting a scene for different race people in the same shot is pretty hard. We would know. That was like a constant issue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, should be. Yeah, you're Solid. Yeah, I remember the guy that we used to film with. You remember? Well, you remember Morris. We used to film with him, and I remember every time we would film, like he would be trying to expose for us both, and he would just be like, "You're too black," or like, "You're too dark. I can't." Like it was my fault. Like nigga, fix it. Like I mean that's like oversimplifying.
Get the paint out.
Yeah, pretty much. Get that
baby
motherfucker.
powder.
Oh, the paint out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just matte paint. No, but for real, I mean like, oh shit.
Nimbus.
What, is that how it felt last time?
No, it just.
Here, I'm gonna just.
Is there another outlet you can plug into? Or? Okay, cool.
Pretty sure there's an outlet over here.
All right. Well, while he's fixing that, what were y'all talking about before I got here?
I mean, you asked me that. I mean,
I did,
there's
but
nothing.
nothing.
Just go for it. I mean, we're talking about indie animation. If you really have anything you want to say about that.
I'm a big fan of.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Just take it wherever.
As in, like on YouTube, or
Pretty much, yeah. It's like well, because somebody was just saying like well, I mean, they're talking about Boku No Negro, and that there's like the indie animation boom happening right now, and I was just like, I mean, I guess, but I'm not feeling any of that boom, but there's a lot of animated shit.
I pretty much only know of Meat Canyon. That guy's awesome.
Michael Cusack, he just dropped another animation on YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
Despite Smiling Friends and YOLO Crystal and all that shit. Nimbus. Though actually I heard YOLO Crystal Fantasy just got not canceled, but they ended it.
Is that on Adult Swim?
Yeah, that's Michael Cusack's other show.
I didn't realize that was that guy because like I've been seeing ads for it on YouTube. Did not know.
Makes sense. I mean, just yeah, he's the Australian guy. I don't think he does any Australian voices in Smiling Friends. Also, what was it? Punch Punch Forever. That's what it was. That show's good too. But yeah, I mean, Meat Canyon's really good. I know he was getting shitted on because he was making like a manga, and
Oh yeah.
everybody gets mad about that because it's like, I mean, like in the same way, I wouldn't say Boku no Negro is an anime. That is not a manga.
I mean, I guess. I mean, did he call it a manga or just like a comic?
That's a good point. Like people on Twitter could have said that, but I'm pretty sure he advertised it as that. I don't know though.
I don't think they own that phrase. You know, there's like there's British rap.
Or just rap, or no, it's British rap.
Yeah, it's British rap, but like it's
Like if you told someone you listened to rap and then played them British rap, they'd be like, "That's not what you told me."
I guess. Okay, so I might have disproved my own point. I don't know.
No, I was agreeing with you, but I met a guy, that British guy in Japan. He put me, I already told you about that, but he put me onto like a shit ton of like British rap, or like guys from Manchester, which he described as the O block of the UK.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
I kind of like some of Skepta's stuff. I couldn't name a single other British rapper. Skepta's got some good stuff though.
I haven't listened to a Skepta. I only know that one song probably that you showed me forever ago.
The one with A$AP Rocky. That one is a really good one.
Yeah, but I am less skeptical of British rap specifically because that guy showed me so much lore about that whole scene that I just like, I didn't know niggas were like getting stabbed and like had their whole shit out there. It's like,
Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I just like reading about like they'd like go like rob a store and then make a rap about it in like extreme detail, like yo we like just like basically rapping the police report.
yeah, I saw a video. Did you see what was it? Are you? Oh, I forgot you had that drink. I expected it was him since it was super Australian. Was it red left to right? Also, I guess Nimbus is just going to be part of the ambience for the rest of the thing, because I was asking earlier if they could hear him, and they can. Honestly, I don't really know anything more about his like whole comic manga. Like, I don't know if he called it one. He probably did. Like, I just assumed, like, it's more marketing. Like, he knows, like, American-made anime type stuff is not really anime, but you just kind of say it is for marketing, you know?
Yeah. I just opened the vent so we can get some AC going here 'cause it's kind of hot.
You know, Meg the Stallion is making an anime with. Oh, that's just a bag. Don't worry about it. Meg the Stallion is making an anime with Carl Jones.
That name sounds so familiar.
He's the Boondocks producer, not the main guy. Aaron McGruder's the main guy.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I'll probably watch it.
No, yeah, definitely. I think it's because they made like a music video in anime style and it looked really cool. And I guess now they're gonna do a whole anime. I don't know.
Lil Uzi Vert used to make anime music videos. I mean, he didn't
Damn.
make them, but like, you know.
Maybe he. It is kind of fun imagining him like sitting in there drawing, like putting. He probably had a DeviantArt account as a kid.
Oh, I can see that for sure.
I don't know if he's old enough to have had a Gaia Online account though.
Huh.
Cause he's like a.
I mean, he's a little older than us, or older than me at least.
Really? I thought he was like for sure like at least 4 years younger than us.
Maybe? I don't know. I know he was like coming out and like making stuff when I was like 20, so I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, we're probably like exact same age then, probably. You say, homie drinking Windex. How's the Windex, man?
Windex is pretty good, man. Cleans out the insides, you know, on that Windex cleanse.
You ever drink the, not drink. I mean, I don't know where we're on the topic of Windex, the vinegar Windex.
Nah. So, I don't know, little lore for you guys. My YouTube channel, okay, so like when I was like 13, I made a hacking video, and then it was just dormant for like a decade. And then I was making dancing videos for a long time. And one of the first ones I made, it started with me like downing like half a bottle of Listerine. It was pretty good. It was actually alcohol that I put into the Listerine bottle.
Nice.
Little deep lore for you.
Just for censorship purposes.
Yeah.
And I guess your parents don't find it.
Oh, I mean, I was in the dorms at this time.
Oh, this was the dancing on.
Oh yeah, I did the dancing on Omegle stuff, and then I just had like actual like dancing to music videos. I had like 3 or 4 of those, I think. I wonder if I have any copies of those, because those are all wiped off my channel.
Damn. No, I remember those. The dancing on Omegle was fun.
Yeah, dude, that was a good time. It was like, when I was filming that, it was like 90% just dudes jerking it, you know? And there was not a lot of usable footage. I would film for like, I don't know, many hours to get like 5 minutes of
It's like the
stuff.
Eric Andre show. We filmed for 5 hours and cut it down to 11 minutes. But just because it's dudes fucking beating their dick on camera.
Meow.
And unfortunately, mostly kids on there. I'm gonna get this guy. Oh, you should talk about the Uno video, man.
Yeah, so I've been working on this video on and off for like 6-7 years. I don't know. I'm currently on another hiatus. I got burnt out working on it. I was doing like all of my free time on it for like a couple weeks. I've had to rewrite it like a bunch of times just because like there's some truly heinous shit that goes on in that game, and I don't know how I can talk about it without one getting like in trouble with YouTube, like getting the like video flagged or whatever, and also like I need to make it clear that I'm not like in favor of the heinous shit that goes on in that game without doing the like Always Sunny meme of being like "Don't diddle kids" song. It's like, oh, that seems like you diddle kids, that kind of thing. But that part, the like shitty parts aside, I really like the game. I finished my playthrough of it with my wife like a few weeks ago, and she like the events of the end of the game happen, and then she just like sat in silence for a bit, and then she turned to me and she was just like, "It's crazy how that was like the best game I've ever played and also like the worst, like at the same time." I'm like, "Yeah, dude."
I'm so curious about that too, because I watched them play some of it, not nearly enough as I wish I did, but the music was fucking awesome. It's hilarious. The voice acting is really good. The bitches are bad as hell. And the story seems really cool from what I can tell, but there's like a very small piece of it that I saw compared to what you...
Yeah. The story is really cool. It's like the coolest story I've seen in like any media really. But what game was it? I missed it. It's called Uno, YU-NO. There's a game on Steam. They remade it in like 2017, but it was originally a PC 98 game from the 90s. The remake took out a lot of stuff and changed a lot of stuff and redid the music, and I don't know. I wouldn't recommend playing that necessarily. Like,
Where is this? Which one is it? I like. Let me see.
you're like, if you look it up, you're gonna see stuff from the anime, because there's an anime series that did really poorly.
I mean, I put visual novel game. I'm trying to get it in the
Just
background.
type
That's why I asked.
PC98 and it'll come up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do this. Cool. All right, but continue. I'm just grabbing that.
Cool, cool. Yeah, I could talk about that game for a long time. I mean, the video I've been working on is going to be at least like 2 hours long, maybe longer.
It seems like more. I remember you, well, for a while, because he legitimately has been working on this game, or on this video for like fucking 10 years, man.
Yeah, I have so many iterations that I'll probably only kind of mention. It does play into it, though. There's a lot of, like, time elements to the game, like, I don't know how to get into it without like spoiling the game or whatever, but it kind of plays into the video taking this long. Like, I look like a different person now, and I'll probably look like a different person by the time the video's done than I do now anyway. So there's like many different versions of me in the video, and that kind of plays into it. Yeah.
But yeah, watch that shit when it comes out, man.
For sure. And if, you know, in the meantime, you guys should look up the soundtrack to the PC98 game. It's on YouTube, and it is like...
Oh, could I play it without getting copyrighted?
For sure.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude,
play
you could. So like, it's like 60 plus songs of all bangers, dude. It's
You know, Miles.
PC98 OST. I could get you some greatest hits, or if you just want to like.
I'm just gonna. It's just gonna be going in the background. Which thing
I
should
mean,
I?
you just do the playlist, I guess.
Not
but
this one.
No, yeah, the top one. Yeah, that's the. There's like some stuff that wouldn't like go well as background music, but like, you know. Like, you should probably start at movement maybe. Yeah,
Okay, we'll
I think
start
that I don't. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. We got it going. Yeah, I remember this song. This shit is good, man.
So good, man.
Is it too loud, by the way? Could we go higher? I kept it. It's pretty much at the same level as the other music was. I'll go a little bit more. Yeah, man. That's what's up. You're saying, he's like, oh yeah, there's a PS3 remake asset version you need to get. You know the girl, something End of the World got it. Yeah. There's a PS3 remake?
Might have been PS4, but yeah.
That modded version has a lot of the OG art. Is that the one you've been telling?
Oh, no, I didn't know there's a Vita one. I didn't know about the PS3 one.
When you started talking about this, I thought that was one of the racist films of Gamergate era, but you know, it's definitely classic shit. I'll be looking forward to seeing it. Video on Radon had me locked to the screen the whole time.
Oh, hell yeah, thanks, man. I forgot I made that video, honestly.
Yeah, Radon is killing all of us. Go watch that. You don't know if you have Radon in your home, watch that video. I didn't know Radon existed until Phoenix told me about it.
And then we got it figured out, man. Our radon levels are like pretty good now, unless it's the winter and we're using the gas furnace.
Let me put the channel in the. Somebody asked.
So I'll also talk about this in the video, but so there's a period in the military where I was just like listening to PC98 music all day at work, and like X68000, other Japanese computer music, just like as background music, and I was so into that and this game specifically that I ended up making a whole website for streaming video game music that I've rewritten. Like, I'm on my like 6th rewrite of it right now. I started that a few days ago, rewriting it in Rust as a native desktop app that can cross-compile to WebAssembly to also be a website. It's some crazy stuff and total overkill for what it is, but I'm having fun making it.
Does the 6 rewrite include the previous versions of the site that existed like years before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, there was like the original one that was kind of just like code rip off of some other site, and then I like rewrote it as my own, and then I rewrote that again. And
Damn.
I rewrote it twice, then I never published it because I didn't like completely finish it.
I'm looking forward to that. I think that would be cool to just have the radio to just click on and just have like.
Well, the stream is up right now, like the actual like music stream you can tune into.
I do want to keep it on. Wait, can people? Wait, what is the stream that? No, that's just.
Honestly, you should probably you could put on the base radio. It has like a bunch of Una music in it.
I mean,
know, it's up to you.
Right now I just have it on this.
No, yeah, gotcha. You're good.
Buddy, relax. But yeah, Sub to Phoenix. Watch Should You Hack. Watch Radon is Killing Everybody. Oh, now you don't want to say none? Wait. Good shit.
Hell yeah.
Chill, guys. Shout out to both y'all. Respect how deep y'all into. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, into.
How deep am I into internet culture? I mean, I used to be more tuned into it back when Reddit was like a good website to go on, and you could use third-party apps and not have to deal with their terrible interface. But then they got rid of all that, and then I don't really go on Reddit unless I'm like looking something up. And I don't really go on social media all that much, so I'm pretty tuned out personally. He usually fills me in on internet stuff going on these days.
I mean, honestly, like every time I'm like, I don't know, man, just making stuff and just like on, you know, it's like sometimes you'll scroll and you'll just see and you'll be like, only unemployed motherfuckers know about this. I'm like, damn, you got me. Fuck. But I mean, you still go on Hacker News, like that's.
Oh yeah, I've been reading Hacker News a lot less lately, just because like 70% of everything that gets posted there is something AI related, and I'm just kind of over it. I don't care. So I haven't been going on there too much.
Also, I don't know, man. I just feel like most of the people I talk to for like the last amount of years have always been off like the internet. Like most of the people I've met have been online, and I don't know if that'll be like that way forever, but
I don't know how to meet people in person, man. I don't. Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, 'cause like online, it's easy. Like you like a thing, you go to that thing. Other people like that thing. Maybe you meet a couple people there. But now, it's just like you literally just have to talk to random motherfuckers. Like, you know, IRL cutscenes of just motherfuckers' lives and shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah, and I like when I go on, like I'm on Mastodon. You know, follow me on Mastodon. I bet nobody here is on Mastodon.
Oh, there's definitely some people.
But you know, my Mastodon feed is pretty curated to like autistic coder people for the most part. So like, I feel like I can relate to those people a lot. But then when I go out and talk to like normal people, like what am I gonna talk to a normie about, dude? Like,
just talk to them about what you like, and then, you know.
But you know, if they are like a normie, like what I mean, like I hack phones, I write code, and they're just.
Yeah, I guess
where
there's
does
no
that
like.
conversation go?
I guess there's no bounce around. I mean, but I don't really do that stuff. But I still feel like I could talk to you about that. Like, it's like interesting to me. But I don't know, man.
Talk to them about politics. Oh, you know, I could do that. That is a shared ground. I'm always down to.
That is the first thing you should talk to somebody about when you meet them.
I mean, honestly, if you're trying to like be friends with somebody, although I feel like you kind of get that vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can see it immediately. Like, what are they wearing?
Do they have an American flag on their shoulder?
Yeah.
On their shirt?
If they are.
Do they drive a pickup truck?
Yeah, based on their gender, how long or short is their hair? What color is it? You know, their name tag. Like when I was at the gas station and I met that person named Cheese, I'm like, oh yeah, my name, you non-binary, off rip, like.
Shout out Cheese.
Yeah.
I've never met them, but.
Oh, you still haven't?
No.
Oh. Yeah. Person who works at the gas station. Let's dox them with the address.
Said we missed our comment.
Oh wait, let me read some of this.
YouTube like yeeted it. It looks like.
What happened?
Is it above what you said about subbing to me?
What? Shout out to both
Oh,
there, bless.
You said
Kitty.
what tattoo is on your arm?
What? Where? I'm still
Scroll
holding
up.
up. What?
No, keep going. Scroll up. It's
More?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hibiscus flower. It's I remember I got this like fucking forever ago. My mom really liked hibiscus flowers. I liked them, and I got it. I want to add more to it, but said, "Hey, nigga, yo." I remember one time this Korean American girl in my film school. She saw my tattoo, and she's like, "Oh, you have a hibiscus flower? You know that's the national flower of Korea. Like, did you even know that?" It's like, bitch, it's a flower. Like, I mean, I get it, Korea, but it's not a flower. It's not stolen valor. I'll say that.
Were they like trying to shit on you for it,
Yes,
or just
they
being
were.
like, did you know about this thing that you tattooed onto your body?
I'm not going to say, like, I don't like to assume aggression, but that's what she meant. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like North Korea, you know, that'd be another thing. But just like, but it was cool to know that. I didn't know it was their national flower. But they don't. Hold on, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. But they don't got the copyright on the That's another thing too. Is I feel like people get too worked up on like, but if I get my tattoo, what does it mean? Bro, just get a pair of butt cheeks tattooed on your leg and call it a day. Doesn't matter.
I forget if it was Steve-O or Bam Margera who had like fuck and shit on his knuckles.
Probably Bam,
Yeah.
I think. Because Steve-O's most notable tattoo was literally a tattoo of him like...
Oh, on his back, like thumbs up.
Oh, not that one. I mean that one, but it was one of him like... I don't know if I can say this on stream. It involved a baby and his dick.
I know he also tattooed his eyes onto his eyelids, so when he had his eyes closed, he had like... I'm pretty sure he did that.
That fucking guy. But he got the baby on his tattoo changed to like a lady. So now it's him having sex with a lady on him and not...
Hell yeah. Well, that makes it okay then.
Steve-O's cool, I guess. I mean, he was getting exposed recently because he went on a Danny Brown show and
Oh, is he like...
This was forever. It was like very light drama, but he went on a Danny Brown show and he's like, "What do you do on stage?" Like he didn't know that he rapped at all or anything.
Oh, damn. Well, I guess, is Danny Brown still underground? I mean,
He's not like... I mean, I would say he's like... He's pretty mainstream, but not like The Weeknd. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate Steve-O because I'd still watch Jackass if they came out with a new one. But I think the other part of that is like... I don't know if you know about this thing that it's like people don't prepare for any interviews with like black celebrities at all. That's like a known thing. So.
I mean, that's the whole premise of Eric Andre show.
True. Bro, relax. Sorry guys, let me read some of what's happening right now.
Shout out
okay.
to Fediverse, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude.
Fediverse, explain.
Okay, so Mastodon would be included in that, but there's like a bunch of other stuff. There's like Matrix and other things I can't remember at the top of my head. Basically, it's like the whole meme where you set up a server and your servers talk to other servers and they all kind of like cluster together. That's like that whole collection of things. There's like an underlying protocol called ActivityPub that they all like talk to each other with, and that's the whole thing.
Nice. So basically anything that's kind of like Mastodon, but in that circle of like social media with more steps, basically.
Yeah, like, well, there's like a Discord clone. There's a YouTube clone called PeerTube that works through that, that you can like set up your own thing and host videos and download other people's videos. Yeah.
Sounds fun. Thank you. It's the only tattoo I have. I do want to get more, but I'm not in a rush because like I don't want to just get a bunch of shitty tattoos, you know. Do a chrysanthemum to make the Japanese imperial family med. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't want to get any like kanji or anything. Even if you can get it down, like it seems anytime you get any Japanese thing, people, even if you have research and you know certain kanji or like kana or whatever, people are always gonna be like, "Oh, you don't know what that means, bro. That can mean chicken fried rice," which I feel like that's such a 90s take, but anyway.
Yo, shout out to high blood sugar. Does that show up on here? Yeah, dude, we're out here.
What?
We're out here. We're dying.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you? I thought you were showing your veins.
Oh.
No, get it. You get it up close on there.
I think that. Okay, yeah. Let me. Yeah.
Blood sugar check. You know what the fuck going on?
We're out here, dude. I'm about to take some insulin. You know, about to shoot up.
You just say it's Ozempic. I'm joking. Let's see. She got mad over that of all things. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. I'm like, yeah, I'm behind. I gotta read more of this. Also, why is Sex 2 in the background?
That's apparently a PC98 game. I've never heard of.
Damn. My little dude Garfield over here wants food or something. I mean, he ate already. He always is kind of insane about food, but I should probably feed him again. I've been doing I'm trying to switch to 3 meals a day instead of 2, which is the same amount of food just spread out.
Might make him fiend less.
Sex 2 was a disappointment. The Fediverse is like Blue Sky, but better and all. Okay.
Also,
makes sense because like Blue Sky's like links and handles is like
Yeah, I don't know
Why
if you
there's
knew
so
this about
many
Blue
letters,
Sky.
nigga?
Yeah, like they're making it like Mastodon is kind of like what inspired Blue Sky's design in a bit. They made their own protocol, but like you can set up a Blue Sky server. I forget what they call it. I've been wanting to do that kind of, but it doesn't interact with Mastodon at all. So it'd be like
At this point, no point for you. Yeah. Not yet, anyway. How many Twitter-like sites out there? It's like more than 20. Not the A1C levels reveal. That's funny.
You know about that A1C, man?
Airman first class?
No, so it's a diabetes thing, dude.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like a window of the past, like, 90-ish days. It's kind of like an average of your blood sugar. Pretty much just tells you how fucked you are, and you get it done every time you go to the doctors, usually. Mine's super fucked. Mine's like 9 point something currently. At least last time I got it checked. I got a doctor's appointment on Monday, so I'll be updating
let's go.
those. Yeah.
Streaming live in the doctor's office.
Yeah, I think a normal person is like a 4 or a 5, and like well-managed type 1 is like a 6 or 7.
Damn.
And I had a 7 point something like a long time ago, but it's hard out here in these streets, you know.
Hey, drop your A1C levels in the chat. Drop the. Actually, don't OSHA. I don't know, something like that. That's what's up, man.
I would have more stuff to talk about, but man, I'm so programmer brained right now. Like I've just been
What's going through the mind?
Just like right directly before this, I was just working on the radio stuff, and I've been having to like actually do work for work.
Do you want to start going on working on some stuff?
Oh, I mean, not during the stream. But
I thought that's why you brought it down, to be honest. Was it to look at chat or something?
I was thinking I was just gonna like show it working or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, fucking go for it.
But it's also like I think it's broken right now, so yeah.
Damn, bro. Wishing you the best. You should try eating more fermented foods that help my uncle control his blood sugar. Fermented foods, for real?
Yeah. See, the problem is I'm not willing to change my diet basically at all. I've cut out a bunch of like I don't drink soda anymore. I don't like I drink sugar-free Monsters, and I don't eat candy or anything or like just high carb foods generally. But like I get these burritos pretty often, and those fuck up my blood sugar, and eat ramen.
Those burritos are fat as fuck too.
Yeah, there's just a lot of foods that I'm not willing to give up that kind of fuck my blood sugar up. But yeah, I just gotta like not forget to take insulin and not like leave it out of the fridge so it goes bad and isn't as effective. I do that all the time. There's a lot of stuff, you know.
The idea is that you can keep your diet the same. You just gotta do more math.
Technically, yeah, you can do that. I was thinking I was gonna do that. Like when I first got diagnosed, I was just like, dude, I'm gonna drink Mountain Dew Voltage every day still, and just learn the amount of insulin. But like, there's so many variables. It's not just the food. It's like stress and like time of day, and like there's like your body naturally makes blood sugar throughout the day. Like your liver stores it and then releases it like a bunch when you wake up, and like anytime you do activity, and then exercise of any kind of fucks it too, because you'll also get like a burst of sugar from your liver, but then immediately after you're done exercising, it'll crash down really hard, and then you just gotta like eat something. It's a cool disease. Shout out diabetes.
Shout out diabetes. All my niggas watch carbs.
Oh, what up, Poppy?
Take the burrito filling out and put lettuce or cabbage. That sounds awful, man.
Yeah, that
sounds really fucked up.
Yeah.
Just a burrito with lettuce and like tapatio.
Also, like, it's a breakfast burrito. It's like eggs and bacon in there, which don't really have many calories. It's mostly just the tortilla.
I get the chorizo one.
Yeah.
I mean, not that often because it's just like $10, but
the sauce might also. I douse that shit in the hot sauce there too. I don't know if that has a lot of calories in it.
I wish it was hotter.
Have you the red sauce?
The red or the like, I get 4 of those bitches every time. I just like it's good. It's like more like, especially in the morning. Like you don't really want ghost peppers in the morning, but kind of. I kind of will fuck with that. Yeah, man. We gotta put diabetes in a video or something.
I mean, that was the next video I was wanting to make after I make the Uno video, dude. I have so many diabetes things to talk about. Like I have a glucose monitor, and the apps that talk to those are like awful, which is crazy coming from like multi-billion-dollar companies, missing basic features that would like keep people alive longer. And then also, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but like plastered all around our city, town, whatever Pueblo is, there is like these
chapter.
paper signs that are just like, we buy test strips from diabetics, like the ones where you poke your finger and then put it on the little strip and it tells you what your blood sugar is. People buy, there's like a resale market for them, and I don't know where they're reselling it, like who is buying them, like, because it's always we buy the test strips. It's never like we're selling test strips. So like, where do they go, dude? I was gonna probably like kind of like wear a wire and maybe those like meta spyglass things and just meet up with somebody who posted those signs and be like, hey, I'm interested in like joining the test strip reseller gang, and then just kind of like journalist my way into probably getting shot in a parking lot or something. I don't know how sketchy these people are. Okay. All right, I'm taking over here the stream for a bit. Oh yeah, dude. So, not to get too much of the weeds, but there's basically 2 glucose monitor companies, and one of them has a really good functional app. Like, I bought an Apple Watch just because they had an Apple Watch widget that I can just like look at and see my blood sugar. And then this other one that I'm wearing currently is from Abbott, which is like a mega billion-dollar company. The other one's kind of like a tech startup. Anyway, the one that I'm wearing, they don't even have any widget support at all on iOS, and that you can't change the alarm sound. It's just like a really annoying high-pitched alarm that you can't turn off or the app won't work. And yeah, so my Apple Watch has been sitting in a drawer for like a year unused because I can't check my blood sugar on it anymore. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But the reason I'm using this one and not the other one is because the other one, the actual sensor fails like all the time, at least for me. Like, it does not last the time it's supposed to, and then insurance won't give you a replacement if it fails. So it's a whole thing. Yeah. What's chat saying? Artificial pancreas DIY projects. Those are still a thing. Unfortunately, I have an iPhone. I've been wanting to switch to Android, but on Android, there are third-party apps that can talk to these blood sugar monitors, and you can actually like customize them and do cool stuff with them. You can plug them into Home Assistant and like change the color of your lights in your house based on your blood sugar. Crazy stuff. But you know, I can't afford a new phone currently.
I remember when you told me about that time where you this is when you still used to smoke weed, where you had it like hooked up to the filter and no Home Assistant.
Yeah, I got the air quality monitors, and like every time I would take a bong rip, it would like make the air quality really bad, and then I had a light that would turn green, and it would also be tracking how many bong rips I was doing throughout the day because I had a problem. And yeah.
Speaking of Mountain Dew, by the way.
Oh shit, is that alcoholic?
Yeah, man.
What's the
zero sugar?
Baja Blast you.
Yeah, man.
Bro. Okay.
No,
so,
yeah, we gotta.
Okay,
I got this specifically just for memes, but so you can try it first.
What's the alcohol?
5%.
Yo.
Yeah.
I might.
Okay,
let me
try
just-
some. Oh, you want to pour it in the cup?
Yeah, but not this one. I'm gonna get it.
If it's good, I guess. How is it? I've also not had it, so you're first.
That kind of tastes like the Hypnotic mixed drinks.
Oh, I love Hypnotic. Do you want?
Not in there, but it's cool.
I fucking love Hypnotic. Hypnotic. What's the recipe for the Incredible Hulk? It's Hypnotic and something else.
Like 7-Up or Sprite or something, isn't it?
Yeah, or something. I thought it was like Gatorade or some shit. I could be true. Damn. Actually, no, it's good. It's just like it has that zero sugar taste to it. That's not that fun. If the lights in my house change relative to my blood sugar, I'd feel like I'm in a horror movie. Boozy Baja. That same uncle had this issue where he bought an active monitor, but the app didn't function in Ethiopia. Huge waste. Oh, PK, what up? Yeah, let me go through and introduce more people that came, which is probably like 3 people.
Yo, Nimbus, bro, he was sticking his paw in my fucking drink.
Guy, dude. Oh, sorry, Nimbus is fucking.
Hey, man, you're...
Like I can keep him in my brain, but during the stream it's a bit. So we're gonna do a quick roundup. Obviously, Azaz, real nigga gangster, has been in here since the first 30 seconds of the fucking stream. Shout out After School Bully Club. That's what's up. That actually, yeah, that's a really good name actually. Parzaville, shout out. PK from the chat. PK's in the Discord. Real nigga. PK actually just came back from Japan though. He's actually the person who put me onto Otokojuku. The anime I was telling you about. Because he said some Japanese guy told him about it while he was there. And then, yeah, and he mentioned it. But that anime is so fucking funny, man. Shout out Tez Tanaka. Shout out Alice Azor. Shout out, I think that actually is it right. I think that's all the new people. Shout out Sazoji, diabetes. That's what's up. Shout out, I might be caught up actually. Shout out Jared. Not from Subway. Just in here. And yeah, PK is Ethiopian gangster brother bloodline. We out here, dog. Mountain Dew. Let's go. I remember I got called to babysit a guy on acid because he was freaking out before I got there. He managed to drink up a whole half a bottle of Hypnotic and threw it all up.
Hell yeah.
I feel like we need to unpack that a little bit.
I feel like I need to take more acid this weekend. Also,
Yeah.
did Nimbus just shut off the shit? Or...
He stepped on the CPU button.
That's dope.
You broke the fourth wall, Nimbus.
That's cool.
Speaking of Japan, I'm still out here with the yen. I thought this bag would still smell like Japan, but it doesn't.
Yo, we got 14 viewers now. Yo,
500 yen. Wrong guy. I came back from Ethiopia. Wait, oh fuck! I'm sorry, dude. I'm retarded, man. See, that's in an attempt to connect with the community. I completely. Oh yeah, that was Judger. I don't know why I fucking forgot, man. My bad, brother. What's crazy is the guy who was beefing with you. I think I told him, "Don't worry about it." I'm pretty sure he was in Japan. So this is actually the second time that I mistook you for somebody else. But I got it right now. I got it right this time. And he's not in the live right now, so I assume. Oh, you were in Ethiopia? Also, I won't ask you about that drama unless you want to talk about it in the chat. That'd be kind of funny.
I always wonder if my mom's in these.
I do remember that. Like, we used to go live, and then his mom would just be, like, there.
Yeah. Sure was.
She could be Jared.
Yeah. We would be, man, back in the day, we'd get into some shit on our live streams. Stuff that has been wiped off of the internet because implication and stuff.
True.
But yeah, my mom was in those streams and being like, "Oh, be careful." Man.
That shit is funny. Do you think you would be able to, like, point out a name, like, if she had a username?
Oh, no, I know her. It's like her name is an advertisement for her cleaning company on YouTube.
Nice. This was good. I won't ask the cleaning company because 3 people might go out there and try to call.
Yeah, I don't want to dox myself, but yeah, she runs a cleaning company. She's been doing that for like since I was a teenager. Dude, fun story, right? So when I was a teenager and visiting my mom, she lives across the country, but I'd visit her for like a whole summer and help her out cleaning houses, and she'd give me some money from, you know, her getting paid. I'd go to, I forget what store, it might have been a Costco or something, and buy gift cards and then use those to buy stuff in RuneScape private servers because you could usually buy stuff on those.
Nice.
I spent pretty much all of my money from
She'd
that.
be using like a green dot card on like,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, on sketchy RuneScape knockoff.net.gov.
That's what's up. Do you want some more of this?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I definitely don't.
You don't?
Oh no, I want more, but like if you want to pour like half of that into your thing, I'm not against it. Like.
Yeah.
What up, Phoenix's mom? Nice to meet you. Your progeny is cool. True.
There's some dripping down the side of it.
Oh, drip. Not an implication. Some of the shit you did. Oh yeah, just straight up, just bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
You know, but since you can't look at it at this moment, we're gonna go ahead and say that's the implication. But if you pull up with the screenshots, then I guess it's no longer it's just.
It was actually a close set. Everything that we were doing. We knew the owners. It was all above board actually.
AI.
Yeah, it was AI.
It was experimental original GPT before.
Yeah, for sure.
You can ask me if you want to. There isn't that much to talk about besides he was weird in that way of Pole. That's so funny.
Wow.
I was grew up in the U.S., but my parents came from the motherland. That's what's up. I had Ethiopian neighbors. My first black neighbors possibly ever. Because I know that sounds whatever. Like, maybe you would assume I grew up around a bunch of white people, but it was either, like, Latino people and mostly, like, Asian, like, Southeast Asian people. Swagapinos, Asians that say nigga, Mexicans that say nigga, pretty much. Before I said nigga. And the first black neighbors I had were like Ethiopians. They were really cool. They were actually, I remember there was like I think it was a brother and sister that we met, and we played, the first time I played Kirby Air Ride was at their house, and they just let me have it, because they're like, you've never played this?
Hell yeah. I've also never played it.
It's really fun, man. I mean, I guess
Is that on what?
it's cooler than
N64?
Mario Kart, man. It's way cooler. We played it on, I think it was GameCube. That's when we played it.
Cool.
But that game is so fun, man. I mean, it's basically Mario Kart, but like, if you go off the track, that's encouraged. Like, it's like slightly more open world. You go around and get stuff, upgrade your fucking vehicle in the middle of the fucking race. I love that game.
Hell yeah.
Eventually, we gotta stream a game or something.
That would be cool, man.
That'd be next level. But you were born in the U.S. How many times have you been to Ethiopia? I also had an Ethiopian friend in elementary school. His name was Dag Maui.
Shout out Dag Maui.
My nigga, I remember. He was ashier than me, which was crazy because I was a very ashy child.
You were in a desert.
Thank you, man. You gave me an out. But he was cool. That's not like a African racist meme either. He just happened to be the only other black kid that was ashier than me. Yeah. That was before what a lot of the Zoomers called the Great Shift. Of when, like, being black was, like, cool again. Which you could argue, you know, like, I guess is always cool. But there was, like, a flat line. And then there was Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. And then there was another flat line. And then it came back up again.
Unrelated, but I did not know about the term ashy until we met.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. There was one black kid at my school. Yeah.
Looking back, how would you describe his moisturization?
I mean, I was in the Great Lakes region. It wasn't, like, super humid, but it was, like, you know, it wasn't super dry either.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, also, like, I wasn't really scoping out the dude's elbows or whatever.
That's true.
Yeah, man. He carried our basketball team on his shoulders, and, like, we won, like, a lot. Everyone would just pass the ball to him, and he would just be dunking it. He wasn't even, like, super tall or anything. He was just very good at basketball.
Damn. That's cool. Did he have, like, a player of the... I mean, I wasn't in any sports in high school, so I don't know how that works.
He stopped playing, like, 10th grade or something because he just started smoking a bunch of weed and couldn't pass the drug tests, and that's when me and that guy
I was gonna
became
say,
friends.
did you put him onto game?
No, I mean he was probably smoking before. Well, I was probably smoking before he was, honestly. But it was a meme because I was like the nerdy kid who would fix people's broken iPhones. That was like the what I was known for until people were like, wait, that guy smokes, and then I got in with all the stoner crowd, and yeah. He also put me onto rap music. Like we were driving to some plug house, trap house, whatever, and he was blasting some shit in his like car that like had a bunch of speakers and whatever.
He had a sub.
He had a knob to control the subwoofer, dude.
Damn.
That was pretty sick.
He had a swagged out Toyota Yaris.
Whatever it was had no floor in it. The bottom of the car was just metal. It was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, the money if you're choosing flooring or sound system. I thought for a second I was gonna read I was born gay. Same. I grew up around Guatemalans and Southeast Asian folks. That's what's up. All my first GS were those type of Filipinas. Damn. Like dark-skinned Filipinas just saying nigga, like, nigga, you don't take me nowhere. It's like, bitch, you got generational wealth. Get the fuck off. I've been there 5 times. Dag Maui is such a Habesha name. Describe, what does that mean? Hobby, is that like being...
Can we say that? Are we allowed to say that?
I mean, I could lie after the fact and say I'm Ethiopian. Probably not though. I'm gonna take a guess and say it's like biblical name, like Isaiah or like Michael or Jebediah or some shit.
I figured it was like an Ethiopian version of like Jalisco or whatever, like a region in Mexico, like a culture, subculture, whatever. But I don't know.
Jalisco. That's in Mexico?
Yeah, well, you'd see that all around in Texas. Like, there'd be, like, Mexican joints that are, like, Jalisco something or other. With, starts with a J because it's Spanish.
Oh, okay.
And then I didn't know what that meant, and then my wife told me it was something like that.
Damn.
Also, man, that's a whole thing.
What?
The bottom question.
Scion for sure. Oh, bro, how did you meet? Mind blown how long this collab has been going. Damn, that is a big question.
That's the whole thing, man.
I can start it.
Okay.
So, I was in the Air Force. I mean, we were both obviously in the Air Force. But I was in the Air Force. I was in the dorms. I had 2 roommates prior. One of them I never talked to, and he lived off base, and I kept failing inspections because he just would come here, fuck it up, leave. Second guy was a Marine. He would leave like giant truck tires in the kitchen. We never talked. There was like a snake skin posted to a wooden board in the living room one time. And then eventually I saw he opened his door and he had like a Confederate flag and like a "Don't Tread on Me" flag in there. So he moved out eventually.
I didn't know this backstory, by the way.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. You might have told me, but I forgot.
Yeah. But basically, random guy, racist Marine. And then he moved out eventually, and I was like living by myself for like a few months. And then one time, I think it was like 12 a.m. or after midnight, and I was in the toilet, completely butt naked, shitting. And I think I had like Lil B blasting on or something. I can't remember if that was it, but I was naked in the toilet, and then I just heard the door open. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, who's that? And you're just like, I'm Phoenix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how it is?
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Now tell the story from your point.
All right, so I joined the military, got done with tech school, which, it's the whole thing. So I'm a programmer. I went through programmer tech school, and there's like less than like a few hundred programmers in the Air Force at any given time. So the classes for programming school were like very far apart. And I was scheduled to start mine on a specific date, but I got recycled in basic training for having untreated ADHD, basically. And so when recycled means you have to redo like 2 weeks of basic. And because of that, I missed the start of my programming school. So I was just like chilling in tech school for like 5 months, just kind of not doing anything, which was honestly pretty fun. But then I finally got to my first duty station in Texas, and I got picked up by the airport by the most autistic fucks I've ever met in my life, who were also programmers in the shop I was going to work at. And they just like dropped me off, and they're like, all right, you're in this room, just scan your key card.
Wait, what was the first thing they said to you when you met them? Also, what kind of car did they pick you up?
They asked me if I like Star Wars, and like, what else?
Like as soon as you get in, you like Star Wars?
Yeah, pretty much. Do you like Star Wars? Do you play D&D? I'm pretty sure were the first 2 things they asked me, and I was like, no and no. And they're like, oh, we do that all the time at work. Yeah.
Another omen to what you would be getting into.
Yeah, and then it was really late at night. I was the last flight in this tiny ass airport in this small town, and they dropped me off, and they were pretty much just like, yeah, go to your room. You're in this room. Your key card thingy should work, I guess. And then like, yeah, that was it. And then I went in there, and yeah.
Should I skip this song?
Nah, yeah, you probably
I should?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's cool.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, whatever.
All right.
So yeah, anyway, we get there, and then I don't know if we were friends right away. I don't remember how that progressed, honestly.
I feel like it was, I was naked, and then on the toilet, and I was like, yo, what? And then you're like, I'm Phoenix, and I was like, I'm Helen. And I thought your last name was Phoenix forever, because I just assumed everybody went by last names.
No, I always kind of found that weird.
No, I mean, it totally makes sense. Like,
also, like, my last name is, like, really hard to pronounce for a lot of people, so.
But that happened, and then I remember, I think it was when I was getting ready. This might have been the very next day, or, like, the soonest thing I remember. But I was blasting Lil B, and then you were like, damn, and then you, like, we were, like, trading stuff. Like, I think you had showed me some, like, Gambino stuff, and then we were going back and forth. I remember because I was, like, playing it, and then that was when he was like, pose on my dick because I'm white like Astaroth, and then you're just like, yo, what? And then you were like telling me that's Final Fantasy, right?
No, that's a white rapper, not even rapper, like pop guy who made like one song. I
mean, not well, he also has a bar about Sephiroth though too.
I swear he does, probably.
Does he?
I don't know.
Wait, Astaroth is a rap. Asheroth?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. Well, we were talking about Lil B for a while.
Yeah, he was introducing me to Lil B, and
Wait, this whole time that bar was Asher Roth?
yeah, yeah,
That bar is so much less cooler now to me.
yeah, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah, though. So, and then at some point you were like, "Hey, so I record stuff sometimes, and I'm like yelling and
Oh, I
stuff,
remember this.
and you can hear it through the walls." And he's just like asking me if that bothered me or whatever. I was like, "I don't care, man." And yeah. And then I was like, I yell into my mic.
Yeah,
while
I was
playing
gonna.
Call of
Yeah, I was
Duty.
gonna say I heard you yelling, playing Call of Duty on the other end too,
Yeah,
which was some cool stuff. We were both yelling.
yeah.
But well, I remember you saying you thought that I was like doing cool stuff, like animations. But then eventually you're like, oh, you're doing bridging.
Yeah, I didn't
Which
know what
is
that was.
super
I
gay.
didn't know people like dubbed over anime and shit on YouTube. I'd never heard of that before I met him. And then, yeah. And then his whole like online friend group at the time was a bunch of people who did like abridging, dubbing stuff. And I mean, they're all cool. I have yet to watch really any of their stuff, but they're all cool.
But when Team 4-Star is your entry point, then you're kind of like.
Team 4-Star, man, shit. I mean, I didn't know who they were until we were at the convention center, like, trying to interview that one guy. Like, I had never heard of them before that day.
I mean, that's fair.
And that was cool, interviewing somebody, and he expected me to like, get the TFS references and
Oh
know...
yeah, because you didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Yeah, I had no idea who he was or what they did, really, and, like, that was a cool... I mean, it didn't matter, because we didn't get the fucking audio from that interview, because our, like, Zoom died or
Oh, is that
something.
what I forget?
Yeah, we just, like, we dubbed over the interview, because we were like, oh,
Oh
we
yeah, it
didn't get
was.
the audio,
It was a
but, you know.
Taka guy, and
Yeah.
he said he was hungover and his hair was wet. And I don't even remember it that much. But shout out to him. He's going through it right now.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if that's cool to talk about online.
No.
VTuber drama.
Oh, cool. I will say, though, cool thing, I had this friend growing up who was, like, really into Newgrounds and, like, deep internet culture. He was, like, very online, and I didn't really have much access to the internet as a kid, but when I would go hang out with him, he would show me the latest things on Newgrounds and YouTube once that started coming out. And one of the things he showed me was, as it turns out, an animation that Remix made. Oh, I didn't know that at the time or who that was, but then, like, and then I met Remix and talked to him a bunch, and then you told me that he made that thing, and it blew my mind.
I mean, on that whole scene, it was just like so small for the longest time. It's so weird how like that has just disappeared. Like, there's only like 3 abridging groups left, and they all basically just kind of like are conglomerates of the people that were able to like make friends in different servers, and now they just like abridge everything. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have internet for a long time too. The first thing I remember seeing was like I had some kid that lived in my complex, and I was on his computer, and he just showed me like Goku doing push-ups, and he was like fucking Chi-Chi as he was doing push-ups. And then his mom came home while we were watching that,
Hell yeah.
and then they got in trouble, and I left. But what we got? Oh shit. I missed a bunch. Okay, so
You're
I missed.
scrolling up too fast.
Wait, well, oh yeah. I missed a Paul Mooney thing though. That's what I say. In the words of Paul Mooney, everybody want to be a nigga until nobody want to be a nigga. Yeah, that is. I love Paul Mooney. I discovered Paul Mooney on my uncle's computer. He had like all of his like stand-up sets on there at the time, and I would just listen to them. I was like 13. Also, I was gonna ask you should download. You should see if you can find some of his sets, because like you can't. I mean, you can probably download them, but I want to buy his vinyl record of his stand-up set, because like all of the stuff online, like it's not on Amazon anymore. Most of his shit that used to be on YouTube isn't on YouTube anymore. It says it should be on Spotify, but it's not. Maybe it's just not available in the US. But
Is
a
it
lot
mostly audio?
yeah. There's one that is filmed, but like the stand-up special Race is not as easily available as it used to be. I remember because I was trying to look up the nigga vampire meme because I was about to go see Sinners, and I just kept remembering his like whole bit about that. Anyway, that's a whole aside.
I mean, he has a lot of video specials too. I'm grabbing
No,
them.
he does. Paul Mooney is a legend. And you'll find, honestly, if you see some of his stand-up, you'll just see like, oh, like he just put that in the Chappelle Show. Like they just asked him to do Negro Damas on there.
What was the first like video we made? Was it Winterviews?
Was that a question? Am I like
No,
scrolling
I'm
through
just
this
I'm
too
just
fast?
curious. I'm trying to remember. Like, was that the first thing we made together?
It might have been the basketball one. Though, oh, actually, wait, what is oh, we missed it, but recently it was the 10-year anniversary of when we made Winter Views.
Fuck, man.
It was June or May 28th, 2015. So that means
Damn.
Jeff Brown, who was
I forgot that guy's name.
probably 15 or 16 at the time, is almost 30. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, am I being retarded? Well, he's like 20 something, 25. So.
What else is chat talking about?
Wait, all good greetings
You're
from
way-
Brazil. You're from Brazil? No, I did miss this for sure. Okay, Alice Ezra from Brazil. That's crazy. How the fuck did you even find this channel? I mean, I guess YouTube is YouTube. Phoenix Mom, we saw that. We saw that. Is born. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you're right. I'm a little bit far. Paul Mooney. Yep. Bro, yeah. So we answered that. Scion. Yep. Stoner Crowd is easily one of the most accessible places to be friends, even as an adult. The amount of people that I met through plugs or smoking at other people's houses. I didn't smoke weed till the first time until I was like 17. And that was with like an ex-girlfriend I had. She was like hardcore atheist, hardcore stoner. Like the first time I smoked was with like her and her best friend and her best friend's boyfriend in their car. And I just remember like getting really high. And then she's like, don't worry. I was like, I can't breathe. So we went to Walmart to get water. And I was like, they all know that I'm high. And she's like, yeah, like that's normal. And then I did that. And then like, basically she drove me home because she was like 2 years older than me. Technically, I guess you could say that she was 19, I was 17, I was minor. But that's like, you know. But yeah, I was high as fuck. I got home. I went to my uncle's house. And I just remember like walking up the stairs, just like really slow, like one at a time. And I was like, he doesn't know anything. And I was like, it's cool. Because my uncle would always like just come home from work and knock out. But I got there and like my entire family is there and they're like watching a movie. And I just sat down and like knocked out immediately.
Hell yeah.
Probably not out of the realm of. You were both ex-military. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you wouldn't tell because we're not like patriots. You know? There's like two paths of where you could end up after you get out of the military. Well, three, you know. But,
yeah.
no, step on snake. Those folks are wild. Real. No steppy. Great minds think alike. My old favorite, Takeda back in Halinense, whatever. What a cold open. Also, the fuck. Bro, why are you naked on the toilet? Well, because I lived by myself. If you lived by yourself, you would take naked shits too. It was great. You just wake up butt-ass naked. Shit. Yeah, they've mentioned they're in the military a lot. Yes. You should not watch abridging stuff. Yeah. Yeah. There's only like a few abridging videos you should watch. And one of them is, Rape Man.
Yeah, that's the thing I was mentioning earlier. I didn't know if we were trying to...
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Grape Man. Grape juice. Grape Man forever. Great video. Shout out Newgrounds. True. I've wanted to put Boku No Negro on Newgrounds, but you cannot have copyrighted music on Newgrounds. So I would have to get like an original.
Yo,
soundtrack.
Truth, you have an archive of abridging stuff, dude. You should we should talk after, and you can back it up to my server, man. I got so much storage space.
Isn't it all on Internet Archive? Like, the database is actually like pretty good.
Oh,
there's a lot of stuff.
That's cool.
What the fuck is up with my mouse right now? The big group couldn't make a living abridging, so everyone else unlearned it. The big group. I mean, doesn't like there's like two groups that like legitimately like I talked to EOD. That nigga paid like well, I'm not pocket watching, but he seems to be doing fine off of bridging.
From what also, not to get into the weeds, but I've hung around a lot of the upper Team 4-star people for a while, and it's my understanding that they could have been self-sustaining for a while, and due to some very bad decisions, were not. But I think they probably could have.
Damn, my nigga dropping lore on the stream.
I mean, I've heard a lot of hearsay from different people, you know.
I mean, go on. Say, I'm sure people want to hear.
Just like there was like a core group of a few people who had like there was like a legit company and they had like shares of it, and then one of the people just like left and took a lot of the money and stuff with them. And
Oh, I know who that guy is, I think.
yeah, I've heard so much complaining about that guy for having only met him once. But that was the
Didn't
one.
we have breakfast with? He was there.
I don't think that's the guy you're thinking of.
No.
Different guy.
Okay, then I don't know what the fuck he's talking about then.
Different guy, but that guy, the one time I interacted with him was like, so there was somebody else living with him as a roommate, and I was helping that person move out of his house, and we just had like, I don't remember exactly what he said to me, but it was just like, he's like, oh, you missed some stuff over here, and that was like the very first words that were exchanged between us, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll come back for that. Like my hands were full with other stuff, and then that was it. That was the whole interaction, and he was not helping at all, and he like left midway through and was just like, oh, you know, lock up the house or whatever when you're done. I'm gonna go fuck off. That guy's weird. I don't know.
You gotta tell me who that is after. I thought I knew who it was, because there's not that many people.
Yeah, it's not anyone that we've interacted with like together, like during our trips or whatever.
Shit. All right. Nigga, drop some more. Newgrounds taught me about porn. Yeah, I mean, wasn't like Zone 10 like the biggest porn thing on Newgrounds for a long time? Do you remember Zone 10?
My wife introduced me to that guy.
Yeah. They made the godly Teen Titans thing.
If I knew about that as a teenager, I tell you,
But you needed like a good computer to get onto Newgrounds, like, well, decent.
Like if I was browsing the internet, it was on a PSP, and like half of websites did not work on the PSP, and like, dude, I would have to go to like really sketchy adult video websites that would have like a very specific file format that the PSP could play, and it had to be like in a specific low resolution or else it couldn't play it. And then I would sit there and wait, and the download would like fail like 90% of the time, and it just had to be like fuck, and you just restart it, and by the time the download's done, you're either sleeping or like not trying to consume that content anymore.
Like my dick is not even hard anymore.
Yeah, but like I don't, at some point I had like 10, 15 videos saved on my memory stick. And like I got those few videos, like they live rent free up in here. They weren't good. They weren't very good videos, but you know they're what you
had. Yeah, no, same. I used to connect to. I remember there was called the Copper Creek Apartments across from me. I used to connect to their internet all the time and download porn off of NarutoXXX.com. It's pretty great. Let's see. What the fuck is up with my mouse? I'm gonna just turn it off and on again. Sorry guys, I'm using a Mac.
Yo, I have that Dog Ninja manga.
Ninja.
Like I have the complete set on like physical copies of it. I haven't read them yet, but
Shout out that guy.
Yeah.
Also smart for creating an alternate name that is amazing. Dog Ningen. Like, whatever. I've already complained. You can say Negro, you know. Negro League. Negro as in the color black in Spanish, but, you know, do what you want. I think it's cool that people are at least worried about it. Newgrounds, taught me about porn. Yeah, we saw that. Great job, thank you. Boku No Negro, Brazilian film. 8 people. You showed 8 Brazilian people Boku No Negro? How'd that go? Is it an anime club? Unless you're just assuming. Fine. Gotham Dog Ningen. Mine's on G. Oh, he says it's on G Drive.
Oh, yeah,
Someone has a smaller mirror on Internet Archive.
Well, yeah, man. If you want to hit me up with that share link, dude, I'll mirror it to the server.
Also, let me know if that music is going too hard right now.
It is louder than the other. Yeah, shout out PSP modding. I don't remember if PSP or iPod Touch was the first thing I like modded. Might have been an iPod Touch. Also, I was an early adopter of the PS3 hacks back when GeoHot dropped those encryption keys and made that jailbreak. Man, that was a good time. I was using mod menus and COD Modern Warfare 2, you know, and flying over the map and knifing people from like 1,000 feet away. Good times,
dude.
man.
That's so sick. I was already complaining to you the other day about how I missed a whole cultural movement during the time of the Wii. Like that whole peak of the Wii, like I just still had the GameCube, and we just didn't have a Wii, so like I didn't even play that much Brawl, which I guess is like most. I don't know if that's most people's. Like I know Melee is like the big one, but I feel like people. I don't know if people like Brawl more than like Ultimate. Is that what it's called? Smash Bros. Ultimate or whatever. But rip that, and I miss out on Twilight Princess, which like I had been playing the Legend of Zelda like demo GameCube disc that came with like the first Legend of Zelda, Legend of Zelda 2, like the Wind Waker demo, all that shit. So then I just missed on Twilight Princess, and then kind of jumped back in on Skyward Sword. I was like, damn, this sucks.
I did not really have many Nintendo consoles as a kid, or like any really. I had a DS. I didn't really play it too much. We had a family Wii that we exclusively used for Wii Sports and Mario Kart, and we kind of stopped playing that after like 6 months to a year. And then it was just sitting in a closet, and then I don't know what possessed me to look it up, but like when the SD card hacks came out for the Wii, you just hack it from there, like put in like some ID that you grabbed. It was pretty cool. I did that, and then played Smash Brothers mostly as like oh man, I hacked it, I should probably play Smash Brothers. I didn't play it that much. Yeah, I don't know, that's my Nintendo story. And then same thing with the Switch. I wasn't gonna get a Switch really, and then the hacks came out for it, and I got one and hacked it, made a YouTube video on it, and I haven't really touched it since, except for like one time when they remade Front Mission 1 and 2. I'm a big Front Mission fan. I can't wait for Front Mission 3 remake to come out, dude. It's gonna be so good. But I was playing Front Mission like 1 remake on the Switch when it was a Switch exclusive, and I connected it to the internet to download an update, and I thought I did all the stuff that you needed to do to not get banned. But I did not, and it's console banned, and now it's just sitting in a closet somewhere.
Damn. I didn't get my first DS until I was an adult. Because, like, yeah, that whole wave I missed. But SP, PSP, GameCube. We did have, I mean, we had a PS1 and Nintendo 64. Then my uncle bought a Dreamcast and put it in our living room, and he played Sonic all the time. But I don't know why. As a kid, I didn't get into Sonic. I don't know why.
I had a Sonic collection of like 1, 2, and 3 on like old Windows computers that I got from my grandma that I would play pretty often. I never played it on the Genesis or whatever. I mean, I have at this point, but like back then I didn't.
But yeah, my sister had a PS1. I had 64. Then eventually we sold both those. My sister, she got a PS2 and I got a GameCube. But she would hog the PS2. She would just play Sims all the time. And oh, we're trying to see what's going on here. Well, she would play Sims Bustin' Out, Sims 1, Sims 2, and then we both played GTA all the time on that. But honestly, looking back, man, all the consoles I had, we would just have like 3 games for like 5 years. I feel like most of the games that I got were just like random money I would get, and I would go to Game Crazy and just get some like used, scratched up fucking thing, and then play that stuff.
I have like 3 or 4 games I remember buying with like birthday money or whatever for like PS1, PS2. I remember getting like Tony Hawk Pro Skater like 2 and 3 at a local game store. Bloody Roar 2, shout out that game. That game's fucking sick.
I don't know that game.
It's a fighting game where you turn into a furry. Like you're a normal person,
cool.
And then you transform into a furry, and you get like more health and more moves and stuff.
That is tight.
It's really fun. It's a shame that they destroyed that franchise like a long time ago.
Oh, or other. Yeah. Like, not my. Well, I guess sometimes I play my uncle games. But, I mean, I always tell you, like, a lot of my time was, like, I just, like, watch other friends I had just play stuff. I'd just be, like, sitting there watch. Or you would be lucky enough to, like, you just have a friend who beats games really quick, so then they would just let you borrow it after. That's how I ended up playing Dot Hack. Like, my friend was playing it. He's like, oh, I beat the first one. I got the second one. You can play the first one, and I'm playing the second one. And then that's how we did that.
Man, in a similar vein, so I would go and live at my great-grandma's house a lot growing up. It was like a second house or whatever in the same little town that I lived in. I could walk there from where I lived. Anyway, the next door neighbor to that grandma was a kid like a couple years younger than me, and I would go hang out with that guy all the time. We'd play Yu-Gi-Oh together until I left my deck at his house, and their like ventilation system sucked up my entire card deck.
You told me about that. That's still like extremely hard to believe, but
It was so crazy, and he just like came to me to like I was like looking for it all day. Once I got back, he's like, did I bring it back with me? And then like next day at school, he brings me back a grocery bag full of shredded up Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he's like, hey man, I think you left your deck at my house, like right in front of the like intake for our vents. I'm like, oh cool. Awesome.
that's a powerful ass vent.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, that guy. Also, borrowed a lot. I still have them. I'm gonna give him back someday for sure. But I borrowed a lot of his PS2 games because I had a PS2. I got one eventually, but I only had like 2 games for it, and they weren't really that good.
For what?
PS2.
You only had 2 PS2 games?
Like for the longest time, yeah. I'm trying. I don't. What were they? I had SSX. No, that I stole that one. What were the ones that I actually had? I don't remember. Anyway, I stole a lot of games from that guy. I'd just be over at his house hanging out, playing games, and he'd go to the bathroom, and then I'd look through his like case full of games and just yank one of the CDs out and put it in my pocket or something. And sometimes I would exchange them. I'd come back and like slip one back in and whatever. I think he eventually kind of caught on, but I don't think he understood the full scope of the collection.
How far deep you were in at that point?
Yeah, I would make sure to only take the ones that he was for sure done playing, like back of the thing of games. Yeah, I was totally gonna return those, but then like my grandma died, and then I never really hung out with that guy anymore because I didn't go to my grandma's house.
Keep up at that point.
He went to another school, some private school or something, so like never really saw him again.
Well, private school. Mini games, fuck that guy, pretty much.
He was a cool guy though. But yeah, his brother also was like super autistic, like nonverbal, just like screaming a lot.
He would just like scurry into the room, grab a game out of the thing, and then scurry out.
He was just like in his own room, which was like set up with like Legos and like. The boy version of Easy Bake Ovens, whatever those things were, with like the construction tools and shit, and just a bunch of like tactile shit for him to fuck with. And I didn't really see him that often, but sometimes like I would eat with their family, and he would just be there like throwing food and yelling. And,
yeah, that's extreme. But
yeah, and I thought for the longest time I thought that's what autism was.
I think that's what like most people thought it was, where you're just like screaming and yelling and shit. They don't just realize it's like they just don't want to talk and like. Are doing like one thing really intensely for a long time.
I wonder what that guy's autistic interest ended up being.
I mean, if he's probably still deep in Legos.
Yeah.
Wait, Herd, same Team Lore Star. They did a bunch of stupid shit. Not clear in details. When we're probably like way behind at this point. Definitely on me. Shout out PSP.
Is that Windows Music Visualizer in the background?
Oh yeah, I just changed the opacity so we could have both the visualizer and that's insane. Dog Negan is infamous. Phoenix, you're one for buying the full set. Real guy hours. Full set of what?
The Dog Ninja.
Oh yeah. Brook joke. No, literally my IRL friends. They all. Oh, you showed people you know in real life. That's crazy, dude. Thank you. That's awesome. Shout out Brazil. Shout out Alice Azur. Also, assuming Alice is a girl, that's also even crazier. They're girl fans on this channel. I hacked my PS3 with a TI-84. That's like you could tweet that, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a thing.
How?
Like, with the, like, serial cable to a USB. I don't know how legit that would be, because, like, you need to put, like, a whole hacked update file onto your console, but, yeah.
Damn.
You could do it with an iPod Touch for sure. I've definitely hacked a PS3 with an iPod Touch before. There used to be this like jailbreak tool that would like turn it into a USB drive. Like you'd plug it into a computer and it would see a drive and you just put update files on there.
Wait, hold on. The cats. I haven't heard from them in endurance or something.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
His cats like open cabinets and get into food all the time. It's pretty epic. Let's see, I'm reading more chat here. Alright. I'll DM you with it now. Cool. I'll check that after the stream. Nice, dude. Yeah, shout out for showing other people. I've tried to show like normie friends of mine the stuff that we make, and I don't think they make it past like 30 seconds. But yeah, Shouts out. Letter bomb for the Wii. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the SD card. Yeah, letter bomb. That was how I hacked my family's Wii growing up. I also remember my mom had a Wii and she never used it, and I hacked it with letter bomb like one of the times I was visiting her in the summer. And then we would go I would walk to the local like McDonald's, I think. They had a red box with Wii games in it, and I would just rent a bunch of Wii games because her internet was like, she didn't have internet. She was like bootlegging the internet, like the Wi-Fi from the fairgrounds that were near her house. So it was not suitable for torrenting, really. So I would just rip with like the Wii's disk drive onto the internal storage or an SD card. I don't remember what I was ripping it to, but yeah. Shout out Redbox. Rip Redbox. Dude, also Redbox. I want one of those. I want one of their fucking Redbox kiosks, man. There's one sitting in front of the Walgreens that I go to that is just like completely disabled. It's been shut off for a long time. And I've gone in and asked several employees like, hey, can I just like rent a truck and just like drive away with this? Or like, I don't know, I should probably ask to speak to some kind of manager. But dude, I want a Redbox kiosk. I would love to have my collection of discs and stuff and write some custom software to interface with it so I could like, you know, just on a kiosk be like, I want to play fucking COD whatever and have it spit out a COD disc. That would be so cool.
Talking about Redbox?
Yeah, dude, I want a Redbox kiosk.
That would be sick to just have. Put it down here or something.
I'm gonna like
in the garage.
Yeah, down here there's gonna be Redbox kiosks and arcade machines and stuff. Like, yeah.
Right now I'm in the middle of the vision, but once I'm out of the picture. You streaming here? Wait, what did I miss? True said he's gonna DM you something. Letter bomb.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Video you made about.
Well,
Did you make one?
I did
remember
make one.
you were like, her name is Letter Bomb.
Yeah, was it Letter Bomb? I don't remember if that was the hack I made a video about. It might have been a newer one. I don't remember. It was so long ago.
I remember you saying some shit like that. Like.
I don't remember if that was just me talking about the history of it or if it was actually like the hack I was talking about.
Wait, one sec.
Oh man, I forgot about that intro. That was so good.
Oh yeah, I can just switch here.
You're streaming the wrong monitor. Oh, they auto-captioned this video, those bastards. Or auto-chaptered it.
The Twilight Princess. I remember her like it was yesterday. Her eyes, her hair, her black screen with verbose lines of code flying in every direction. She wasn't the most sophisticated, but she was my first. You know what they say about your first. Times have changed. We grow apart. We played around, discovered new exploits, and then I found her. Letter bomb.
Right, I wasn't on that. I'm not a big fan of the Wii. Now, I think that's just because I don't like motion controls. However, it was one of the first major systems that you could soft mod. Cool thing about the Wii, the last system update was way back in 2010, and it's not going to be getting an update anytime soon, which is cool for me, because that means that this video is not going to be outdated for hopefully quite a while, unlike literally all of my other videos, which got outdated almost immediately because of new developments. So let's talk about Letter Bomb.
Watch Should You Hack. Go watch that. Go do that.
Alright, more chat. Oh, you got a real mouse with a scroll wheel. Hell
yeah, just I had to switch it, man, because something was fucked up. Yo, Crat. Oh shit. Somebody said cat drinking your drink. Oh
yeah,
fuck.
Yeah,
that was earlier. Okay.
Cat's getting the drink. Everyone's saying that.
Shit.
Oh, this drink.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oh,
fuck.
I thought you said. Wait, what did you think they meant?
I thought it was when I stopped Nimbus from putting his hand in here. Oh,
like
man.
an hour ago?
Yeah.
Is that why he was just hanging out in the closet? Like he was just zonked out in the closet.
Man.
I mean, he'll be alright, I think. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna refresh this because we're like clearly way behind. Okay, yeah, there we go. Wait, let me put the music back on. Let's get the, Okay, we fully back, but I gotta lower it. All right, catching up. But yeah, watch Should You Hack. He has a bunch of episodes. If y'all don't know, if the new Boku No Negro people don't know about Phoenix's channel, RPG Waiter, Should You Hack, you should go watch that.
Guys, should I drink this? There's like hairs in it, but like I have a straw that's at the bottom.
Well, there's alcohol, so
the
the hairs are clean. And they're probably your hairs. Oh, with no cat hair.
Yeah,
well,
it's cat hair.
You got it, bro.
Alright. Shout out cats.
Cheers.
Ah.
I'll trade you if you want, since they're my cats. Oh, no, you got it. Oh, damn. Let's see. Sorry. We're gonna catch up on the chat here. Sorry, guys. Oh, damn. We, like, consistently had about, like, 20 people in here, which is crazy for as long as we've been going.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Actually, probably more than a few. Okay, yeah, we already read that. I am a girl. I don't recommend it, though. Honestly, I mean, do you, you know? Gender is fluid, so maybe I'll try that out one day for fun, and then I'll come back. I know I showed Boku No Negro to my brother and a small old-school Adult Swim-based server I'm in.
Nice.
Damn, cool. Helps that I don't have normie friends. Well, I mean, I guess if all your friends are, like, online people, you're probably fine. Also, if all your friends are people that you could show stuff like that to, that's another good sign. There's one at a Walgreens. Cat drink. Oh, fuck. That's what you were saying. Damn. Well, thank you guys for, like, actually saying something.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known, man.
But, like, we're too late to it, I guess. Homebrewed red box sounds amazing. How do you ask for those?
The red boxes. I mean, I go into the Walgreens to pick up medications exclusively, and as I'm on my way out, I'm just like, hey, that red box though. Pretty
also,
much.
They're saying absolute cinema about Should You Hack.
Oh hell yeah.
That's why you should go watch it. Like, there's filmmaking craft. It's not just a clip show. Go watch. It's really good stuff. Not that no disrespect to like people who use footage. Like that's a whole thing too. But he goes like nigga be filming. Well said, Ron Perlman. I mean remix.
Yeah.
Damn. Hi nephew. Homeless uncle. Is this actually like? Well, no, definitely not my uncle. My uncle wouldn't be here. Hey, Poppy. What's up? Hello. You can drink unless you're allergic. Cat, drink it, man. Don't you? Oh, they're telling you don't worry about it.
Yeah, I probably consume so much cat hair. Like, I started taking my shirt off anytime I'm cooking things because I've just noticed under the like bright lights of the kitchen, I see cat hair just fly off of my shirt into the food I'm making all the time. I'm sure it's fine, but you know, now that I'm aware of it, I don't want to eat that much cat hair.
Yeah, as much as you can help anyway. I mean, shit. I eat dog hair all the time. Not an issue. Too true. Real. Bobby. Yeah, man. But yeah, we cannot plug RPG Waiter. Should You Hack enough? Really, anything he posts on the channel.
Which is not a lot.
But that's how you know. I mean, like, that's how this was for a long time. Like, this is, like, I remember I was looking, I was like, this amount of uploads in just this amount of time is more than I have made in the last, like, 4 years. Granted, when we were making stuff...
Oh, we were cranking them out, man.
We had more. I think I counted. It was, like, almost 30 uploads in, like, 1 year.
There were days where we made, like, multiple videos in, like, a day.
Yeah. Just, like, filming multiple sketches. And now not many sketch. Well, that's what I was talking about earlier. Is just like, I mean, part of it is just like I'm feeling more like the animated stuff, but not even just that. But I don't know. Like I like being on camera, but like, I mean, I like filming you. I don't know if I want to be filmed as much. Maybe we just make more stuff with like just you in it.
I do enjoy being like in front of the camera or whatever. That's like the only part that I find really enjoyable about making YouTube videos. Really. I kind of despise editing. It's like my kryptonite. I mean, I do it and stuff, but like, I don't know, man. It's like a kind of tedious that doesn't mix well with my like autism or whatever I have going on. But it's weird because I can like write code all day, and that is not. I don't find that really that tedious. I don't know what it is about video editing. It's something about it. And like writing is like not as bad as editing, but I'm not like a huge fan of it. Also, I was working on a video for like, I don't know, a few years about a Linux distro called NixOS, which is like picking up a lot of steam now, but when I started working on it, it was like very underground, not popular at all. And I had written like, I think it was like over 10,000 words, like 30 or 40 pages of script for a video.
Oh wait, interrupt real quick. See you, PK. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being in the Discord. Sorry, sorry. I'm just interrupting. Oh, he's just saying he's leaving. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
See you, PK. Appreciate you, bro. I'll see you in Discord. If you want to hang out with PK and more other niggas, go join the Discord. Sorry, I just interrupted.
Yeah, I was writing it on a ThinkPad, the script for this video, and then I had something happen with my Linux install, which is maybe ironic, I guess, and then I had to reinstall it, and I should have pulled that Office Word document off of there before I did that, and I didn't, and I had to rewrite it all, and I did not end up finishing it.
Bro.
And then by the time I got around to like trying to work on that video again, it started picking up steam. And then like the whole premise of the video is that it was really good and nobody used it, but now people are using it. So it, I don't see the point in making a video on it anymore.
Probably still should. I mean, like, you're thinking within the realm of like those motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean,
like most people, like, if you're talking like normies or like non.
Yeah, that was gonna be the first video that was like most of my videos are entirely normie focused. But like that one is going to be like a mix of normie stuff and like in-depth tech stuff, but I don't know. There's also a lot of good NixOS videos out there right now, so.
Damn. I did see that one of that guy who went from Adobe Premiere to Resolve, and then it basically just became a video about like Linux and like, I think he was talking about NixOS.
Hell yeah.
But definitely not. Well, now that I think about it, we have been at it for a minute. And you got to leave them wanting more. So we should, if you're still here, I appreciate it. I mean, we appreciate it. Thank you. Since I will be on, busy with the fucking beast, whatever, we'll be a little bit slower, but that's also because I kind of want to focus a little bit more on the next episode of Boku No Negro, which is going to be the next thing uploaded. And then and then we'll get back to like bi-weekly stuff. So in between then, it'll probably be like animation streams like this. So yeah, more shit like this. So it's not gonna be like 8 months until you see us doing this shit again. Until then, we should also do like I don't know, like you should do like a editing stream or something where we just like hang out and.
Yeah.
Like just like talking more about the video coming out, so then when it drops, we can like get everybody like going directly to it.
I gotta get it installed on your computer, man, so you can start playing through it. Man,
that would
also,
be fun to do like plays of that.
So I've played through that game 3 times now, and the first 2 times, like way back in the day, I recorded my whole playthrough with OBS, and then when I started working on this video, like again recently-ish, I was just like, oh, I have all this footage, I'll just use that. But no, it's all unusable because I didn't capture any of the game audio. I just captured like my desk mic and me like breathing and eating sunflower seeds and stuff. So yeah, I have to recapture. And the game is like 100+ hours, so that's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna set him up.
Yeah.
With
So my playthrough would kind of double as like just stock footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's both, but it would also be kind of cool to like stream that. But that's like. We'll see.
I don't know how you could stream that game on YouTube, really.
With all the shit that it's gonna take to like play it.
Well, just with how much explicit material there
Oh
is.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's real. Well, anyway, there will be more streams in the future. I see people are dipping out. It is late as fuck. Thank y'all for pulling up. We should just like do another stream this weekend if we can manage it.
Oh, I'm down, dude. Stream like tomorrow or something.
Yeah, I do have some work tomorrow, but it's not gonna be a lot. So anyway, I probably won't update you, but pull up next time for the stream. If you want to know a little bit before, join the Discord. Go, I put the link earlier. I'll put it before we go. Fuck it. Actually, how about this? Go watch Boku No Negro episode 4 again. In the comments, you can see the Discord in there. But yeah, thank y'all for pulling up. We'll see you again soon. Not gonna be as long a stretch. Good night. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, wait. I'm going to read more names off before we go. Thank you, Parzival, for coming up. Thank you, Derek, for pulling up. Thank you, PK, even though PK left, for pulling up. Pull up. Thank you to the cats. Thank you, Sazoji, for pulling up. Truth, Remix, Azaz, Alice's homies, the Brazilian homies, Hobo Drum, shout out, Truth, Gang, Jahan VL, Derek, Jared, After School Bully, everybody, thank you. Anyway, let's get the. Alright, yeah, it's over. Alright. What is this bullshit about? 10 seconds or something? You said we get. What is this thing of like.
Just like 10, 15-second delay, something like that.
So, like, I wait and then I end it?
I don't know how it
I literally. I'm like legitimately asking. I don't know what the upside to that is. Do I just.
Yeah.